Well, hello again, everyone. It's your man, Cowboy Star. That's right, we're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Well, folks, we're 10-4 now. I got over that ugly win. We still won. A win is a win in the NFL. But we still haven't clinched the NFC East. We have to win one more game in order to do that, or a whole string of things have to happen if we don't win to happen, which I can't even recite to you. I mean, there's so many possibilities that have to happen if the Cowboys don't win on Sunday Night Football this week against the Washington football team. If the reason that we still haven't clinched is if the Eagles were to win out, they would win the division. And it's a million and one chance that'll happen, and the Cowboys lose out. If we were to lose out and the Eagles were to win out the rest of their three games, the Eagles would then become champions of the NFC East. Which all we got to do is win one more game out of the three games. If we just win one more game, we're the champs. So let's just hope and pray that that's the way it pans out. Uh, but like I said, we play the Washington football team after they were beaten by the Eagles last night, uh, and they hold. They had tied. If they'd have tied last night, we'd have ended up clinching the division because there's no way they could have got 10 wins if they had a tie. So uh, it's just a big mess the way that's going to pan out, the way that scenario works. But hopefully we can take care of business and win the game Sunday night. There is a hint of rumor that we might possibly have Tyron Smith back for this game. Remains to be seen if he'll be available. Hopefully, we already got Tony Pollard back, and we should get Tristan Hill back from the COVID list. Also, we could use him in there, and also Osa Odigizua was on the COVID list. He should be coming back. Uh, this is where we could see COVID playing a big part in the and factor into all this on who ends up winning these divisions and who ends up, could affect the seeding. Uh, in case you've been underneath a rock or something, the the Tampa Bay Bucks and the Arizona Cardinals both lost this past week, which vaulted the Cowboys into the second seed. So the Cowboys are currently sitting at the second seed right now, which is hopefully we can stay there or move up one more to the number one seed. Uh, Green Bay is sitting at number one seed right now, so we need Green Bay to lose at least one more game. And if we can beat the Arizona Cardinals in a couple of weeks, the Cowboys could be sitting atop the seeding. Yeah, the NFC seeding. What we want is for it to be more than a two-way tie with like Tampa Bay. We want everybody to have the same record, like Rams, Cowboys, Tampa Bay, and the Green Bay. And if that happens, the Cowboys would end up being the number one seed. And you might ask, how would that happen? Because Tampa Bay beat the Cowboys. Well, it happens because the Cowboys have a better NFC conference record than any of the other four teams. So if we all end up in a three-way or a four-way tie, the Cowboys will win virtually because of their NFC record, which that would pan out great for the Cowboys. I'm hoping that they can do that and pull that off because God knows we really need to get that number one seed. That would mean we'd have a bye in the playoffs in the first game, and we'd have whole home field advantage throughout the playoffs. Number two seed wouldn't be bad, but we'd rather have the number one seed. It looks like the Cowboys have the best defense of the top five teams as we speak in time right now, and it is apparent that the Cowboys are getting healthier, so they're probably the healthiest team out there. Let's knock on wood, because the old COVID bug could bite us and we'd have 5 or 6 players out. So I don't know what the Cowboys are doing to combat COVID, but so far we haven't had too much problem with it. We've had a couple of players come and go off of it, but I kind of think that they've all been vaccinated, so that means they don't have to stay out the full 10 games like Tristan Hill and Osa had. They didn't stay out the full 10 days. I mean, not 10 games. But we play the Washington football team on Sunday Night Football. Hopefully we can reignite our offense, which has been struggling lately. Dak Prescott has been struggling, to say the least. And I think it all stems because the defenses that we're playing, they're not blitzing us. And they're daring us to run the football, and they're daring Dak to throw it, over the middle. And they're rushing the passer. So that seems to be the kryptonite right now for the Cowboys on why we haven't had much success on offense. It did look like we got our running game clicking a little bit in the last game. Connor Williams was inserted back at left guard in place of Connor McGovern, who really didn't show us much when he got his 2 or 3 game chance to take the starting role there at that position. So it seemed like when we put Connor Williams back in there, the running game picked up a little bit. So, and that was without Tyron Smith being here on the left side. He was out for their last 2 games. So let's just hope and pray that Tyron Smith can come back this week or the next week, and we can get that running game going. If we get the running game going, that's going to counteract what the defenses are trying to do to us right now by not blitzing. So, it's just a cat and mouse game. The way the schemes and the defenses and the offenses are going, I do think that the Cowboys are holding back a little bit of plays, and saving some good plays and new plays for the playoffs. They don't want the other teams to see some of our new plays that we're going to use in the playoffs. So that's pretty much all that's going on right now with the Cowboys. I hope and pray that we can get a win this Sunday and clinch the division. We've got 10 wins, but we still haven't clinched the division, as I said. So if anything else breaks, we'll be sure and get back with you and report it to you. It's been a couple of days since I've been on here. I've had a lot of things going on with the holidays and buying gifts and getting, there's a lot of work going on here at the job. So be sure and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate all those who have already so far. With that being said, we'll catch you next time. I'm out.